Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Oh, hey. You fishing too?
Yeah,
Ease up, kid. We're on the same side now, remember?
I know. Guess I'm just not used to it yet.
We're not getting paid to kill each other anymore. We can just sit here like normal folks and catch some fish. You're a mercenary, right? For us, there's no such thing as friends or foes once that contract's paid.
Yeah, I know that too. You, don't remember me, do you?
Should I?
I used to run with Burling's mercenaries.
Burling. Ah, yes. That woman was an army unto herself.
Yeah, but you and your company wiped us out. My captain, my comrades, every last one of them died in that battle.
So that's what this is about. You have a grudge against me?
No, I don't. Wouldn't be much of a merc if I held a grudge against everyone I fought. But it was tough at the time. I really liked that scruffy crew. All of us got along, even the captain. They were the best group I'd ever been with. After what happened, I made myself a promise. I was gonna get stronger, and someday I would defeat you and the Ashen Demon.
But we're allies now, so you're gonna have to let that go, huh?
Looks like it. But you know, part of me is relieved. I don't think I could have beaten the Ashen Demon anyway.
Hey now, what about me? Or are you saying you could take me?
Oh, no, unless I try. By the way, for a regular guy just catching some fish, you haven't even got your hook on.
Yeah, well, these old mitts aren't exactly made for tying tiny knots.
Give it here, I'll do it.
Not half bad, kid. Thanks.
People call you a legendary mercenary, but you're a lot less dexterous than I imagined.
Legendary is what they call dead people. I'm still alive and kicking, you know. Hey, and about what happened with Burling. I'm sorry. The whole thing was just two minor lords trying to get the better of each other. If Burling hadn't come for us, we could have avoided all the bloodshed. But she came roaring in, yelling that she would take us down and make a name for herself. My kid couldn't afford to hold back at that point. I know that doesn't make it better, but I hope it helps.
What's done is done. You were just doing your job. I know that.
Hey, I was wondering if I could ask you something. I heard that you don't have any parents. Is that right?
Yeah, the woman who raised me died, and I don't even know who my birth parents are.
That must be tough for you, huh?
I don't really feel sad about it or anything, but I do think about my birth parents sometimes. It can weigh on me, not knowing who I really am, you know?
Well, you might not know who you are, but you still work hard and you keep your chin up through it all. That makes you super strong in my book.
Hey, Raphael. Your parents are gone too, right?
Yeah, both my mom and pa died in an accident.
Well then, you're just as strong as I am. You work harder than anyone I know, and you do it all with the biggest grin in the world.
Of course! It's easy when you love training as much as I do. Hey, I just realized something. We've sure got a lot in common. Our parents aren't with us anymore. We're both commoners scraping our way through this war, and most importantly,
What can be more important than that?
both of us have got some serious brawn.
I appreciate that, but our body types are completely different. Not sure this really counts as brawn.
Sure, you're a little scrawnier than me, and maybe a lot smarter. But you know, my brain's been getting a constant workout ever since we opened the inn.
You have an inn?
Oh, yeah. I went home and started one up with my grandpa and little sis once the academy shut down. Running a business like that takes a surprising amount of muscle. Sure, there's regular stuff like hauling things around, but you need brain power too. If you ever want to make a profit, you have to pay real close attention to keeping the books straight. I mostly let my sis handle that stuff though. That muscle still needs more work for me, which means I'm in charge of the cooking. But that has its own share of problems.
Yeah, it can be tough to find your footing when you switch jobs, especially if you have to start doing things outside your wheelhouse. Trust me, I've had my fair share of growing pains getting used to the army life. Everything's way different from how it worked with my merc groups.
But don't you just fight? That doesn't seem so different to me.
As a mercenary, the only thing you're responsible for is yourself. Show up and do the job right, and you'll get your pay. But having soldiers to command, people I'm in charge of beyond just myself, that's a huge change for me. And there's way more to military work than just plain combat. Stuff like managing resources, making sure everyone has the weapons and armor they need. I don't think I'm bad at math per se, but it's definitely not something I'm used to doing. And the more stuff there is to keep track of, the harder it all gets.
Hey, you're not so good at using your brain either. We're practically twins. That makes us pals now, right? I've got your back. So you just keep on working hard, buddy.
Right back at ya. Let's keep fighting the good fight.
Yes, that looks right.
Why, hello, Linhart. It is not often I find you drawing outside.
I'm not drawing. I'm simply trying to capture this wyvern's form. See? It's resting on that hill over there.
Ah, an extraordinary sight indeed. Now then, let us see what you have done so far. I must say, it feels as though something is lacking in your work. How can I describe it? Your depiction is almost too accurate. Take these scales, for example. Why, they could have been plucked from the very wyvern itself.
I told you this isn't art. I'm doing it for my research. And when conducting research, it's always best to have precise references. The same is true in dealing with numbers or gathering information.
I see. So you value accuracy above all else.
Right. Honestly, I've never quite understood art anyway. So I'm perfectly content leaving that sort of thing to the true creatives. You know, the quirky ones. People like Bernadetta.
Even so, there may come a day when your work is seen as the craft of a master artisan, when such precision is lauded as the height of aesthetic genius.
What makes you say that?
Oh, merely a passing thought. Perhaps in the distant future, connoisseurs will value accuracy and attention to detail over the magnificent interpretive pieces we hold dear today.
Do you really think that'll happen, though? I doubt people will ever stop appreciating the ancient classics. You certainly have always done so.
Yes, there is no denying that. But I fear my own personal inclinations hold little sway over public opinion. Nobody knows what trends may arise in the decades and centuries to come. So I can indeed envision a future in which accurate depictions are praised just the same as the greats of old. And I encourage you to do the same, my friend.
I don't get it. How are you so optimistic all the time? It's like you're constantly looking toward the future.
I could say quite the same about you. I have always believed you to be rather forward-thinking.
That's not optimism, though. All I'm thinking forward to is the time when I can just sleep the days away. That's why I'm forcing myself to be as active as I can now.
Regrettably, those halcyon days of slumber are still but a distant dream. I have much work for you, both now and further down the road. To begin with, might I ask you to paint my portrait?
For the last time, I'm a researcher, not an artist. Are you sure you want such a faithful depiction?
That is exactly what I want. How else would my yet unborn descendants know the true visage of the great Ferdinand von Eyre? Indeed, I would be proud to submit myself as a subject of your research.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm fine drawing you, but I don't have the slightest modicum of interest in actually researching you. Though, I do sometimes wonder where you get all that unabashed confidence from.
Mess hall food is just the best!
You're really piling up the plates there, Raphael. You must have been extra hungry.
Yeah, I was just out exercising. Food always tastes best after a long workout.
You should tell the chefs how much you enjoyed it. I'm sure they'd be pleased.
Will do. You know, I opened an inn myself, and I've been doing the cooking there. Except, I've never gotten a compliment from a customer. Not even once.
So they didn't like it? I wonder why.
I guess it just didn't taste very good. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about cooking, so I had a pretty rough time in the kitchen.
In that case, why don't we work on it together? You may not have as many chances to cook here, but I bet we can still find opportunities to hone your skills. Believe me, one of the best feelings in the world is having someone tell you they enjoyed a meal you created.
Hold on. You're gonna train me? You're the best, Ash!
We'll get started right away. First, let's see you make something so I can get a feel for your skill level.
Well, how's it taste?
Well, it's not bad necessarily, but a huge pile of meat isn't really a meal. It's just meat.
Wait, you want something more than that? To each his own, I guess.
If you're going to focus on one ingredient, you have to work on your seasonings. This just tastes like a slab of bacon wrapped around a salt lick. Also, try using some vegetables for a garnish, if nothing else. A little splash of color will make your dishes more appealing to the eye.
Huh. I never thought about how food looked.
That's something my father always used to say. If flavor is king, appearance is the royal court. He's actually the one who taught me that adding some color with vegetables will make things taste better too.
Well, I guess I could jam a cucumber in there or something, if you think it'd help.
You can't just jam things in without thinking about it, Raphael. You have to prepare them first, then arrange them in a way that's pleasing to the eye. Every ingredient requires careful preparation in order to bring out its true flavor.
Okay. I think I get it.
For example, try seasoning the meat with some herbs, then boil your vegetables to remove the bitterness. After that, fan them out on the platter and...
Wait, hang on. I boil the bitterness out of the herbs, then blare the season? But which season? Fall? Spring? This is way harder than just throwing a hunk of beef on a plate.
Deep breaths, Raphael. You can do this. And since this whole training thing was my idea, I promise to stick it out to the very end.
Thanks, Ash. With your help, I'm gonna make grub that'll have folks licking their plates.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
I will finish it summarily.
Come on, we'll do it together.
We all must do our fair share. Follow me, soldiers of the Empire.
Oh yeah!
The sun beats down on this unworthy soul.
I've got this. them witness our virtue firsthand.
Time for... the Pain Parade!
United, we are unbeatable!
I'm all right. How can I face
I'm on it. No charge. Just
my comrades after this?
Stand aside! Unfurl the flag!
I won't lose. How can I face my comrades after this?
You're here to help, are you not?
Our time has finally come! You will not fall in vain. Fun to watch.
I got this! It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Pardon my ineptitude. My presence hardly seems necessary.
Got it. Got this.
Our time has finally come!
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
I'm on it. No chuck. Just...
How can I face my comrades after this?
let's keep it going.
Stand aside!
This only happened because I was slightly less pathetic than our enemy.
I'm dragging the others down. You are all pebbles by the wayside of Emperor Edelgard von Trustfeld.
Your greatness sets me a-tremble. So much so that I fear I shall burst from the swell of emotion.
You've already lost. I will end you.
Retreat!
We can ill afford defeat here.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
We'll make good use of this.
was easy. Sorry, but I gotta fall back. What can I say? I'm that good.
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
I'm on it. No, just...
Open! Bend the knee! I must... Position secure. Already lost. I will end you. I will crush all obstacles in my way.
You are truly a pillar of strength, Lady Edelgard.
You've already lost. I will end you. You've already lost.
I can still...
I will end you. You've already lost. I will end you.
This battlefield is ours.
Prowess means...
Off to work.
All right, I've got this.
Let's get this over with. No mistakes.
We'll get it. I'm on it. I'll lend a hand.
Prepare to be amazed. Go!
Done. Always do.
I won't let anyone stand in the way of our success.
It's not over. Lend a hand, will you?
Move at my own pace.
You'll make this fun.
You know what to do.
I'll strike the killing blow! It ends here!
We're done for. The rest is up to you. We can't afford to panic right now. You know what to do.
I'll strike the killing blow! It ends here! Prepare to be amazed. Need a hand, dear?
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? I'll cover it. We can't give up just yet. They'll never see us come.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry. All would be lost if I were to die here. You know what they say about playing with fire. How delightful.
Someone need the blade breaker?
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
You're in my way. I'll break you.
I'm in. Witness my true power! No escape!
Move at my own pace.
I'll break you.
You're in my way!
Taking a stronghold is simple. Just exploit the enemy's weakness.
I'll break you!
That went well. I'm in. Witness my true power!
Stand your ground.
Not too shabby.
What a relief. That's the kind of battle that can make or break our reputation.
There's still room for improvement.
I can use this.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Oh yeah, we've got this!
I will see it done speedily.
We all must do our fair share.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
You have to be strong.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Time to go to work.
This war is ours to be won.
I've got this.
For Lady Edelgard.
Let's earn our keep.
There's not a question of can. Let us face our foes as one.
We've got an ally to rescue, so stay on your toes.
We can surmount any obstacle if we work together.
March on from here.
Got it. I've got...
Help me! Someone! Anyone! Please find it in your heart to help me.
Got it. I've got... You got my back?
Witness our power!
We'll do it together.
I got you now.
We won't lose, no matter what. Please find it in your heart to help me.
Right on.
I can't take much more of this.
This isn't looking so good.
Got it. I've got...
Lend me your strength!
Got it. Time to make...
I will gladly handle this. Orders?
Time to make a name for ourselves. Witness our power!
We'll do it together.
I got you now.
I'm unstoppable.
You and I will forge a new path forward.
A rousing success.
Wounds are severe. I have to...
I will take all...
fall back.
Yeah.
just begin.
Witness our power!
We'll do it together.
I suppose I'll have to record your exploits as well.
Out of the way. Right on.
Someone help me!
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
I'll take you all on.
Watch out!
Are you prepared?
Allow me! Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Let's link up.
Witness our power!
We'll do it together. I got you now. I beg your assistance at once.
It appears luck was on my side.
I won't let myself stop here.
One step at a...
What you think?
I see.
I don't care much for battle.
Let's get this over with. The fight starts now. I won't lose. Not now.
I'll do what I can.
Got a real fighter.
There's not a question of can. Leave.
Out of the way!
Amazing, as I've come to expect from you.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Did you all see how marvelous I was?
Don't mind if I do.
I can still fight!
Just the beginning.
I am truly awed to see you reach such heights of achievement.
Still here.
Stepping away for a moment.
You really want to see what happens when I take things seriously, don't you?
Prepare to be Go for it!
There's not a question of can. Leap!
I love what you've done with the place.
You're here to help, are you not?
Looks like that's it for us.
There's not a question of can. Only leap.
Out of the way! Our time has finally come!
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Lord Nicholas.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Here it comes! You're done! Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
I can't believe we won! Time to raise the curtain on the next act!
Battle done.
There must be...
Right?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Hey there. Need something? Is this it? 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 See you around.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you.
I'll do it. Sure.
We all must do our fair share.
Time to work you into shape.
New power is... Hey, a new...
I need more.
Oh.
I'll take what I can get.
Getting... Time to work you into shape.
Do you think it's a...
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I am still far.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
If everyone is prepared, it's time to make our move. Our troops attacking the gates have been instructed not to force their way in. Before long, the enemy will notice as much and realize we're already inside.
We need to locate and strike down the rebel leader. That should put an end to the insurrection. Along the way, you may encounter suspicious agents. They are the true masterminds behind the rebellion, and must all be eradicated.
Got it. Now let's get going before those bloodthirsty monsters hurt any of the hostages.
I haven't been this angry in a long time. When is that man going to stop being a thorn in Her Majesty's side?
Ah, how splendid. But do try not to become so flush with rage that you make a foolish error.
Perhaps if you grew flush with rage every now and again, you wouldn't have the complexion of a coffin dweller.
Quiet, both of you.
You don't have to do this, Ferdinand. You can always stay back if you have doubts.
No. Fate put me on this path, and now I must walk it.
Off to work.
I'll handle this.
Follow me, soldiers of the Empire.
I've got this.
All right, I've got this.
We have a duty to fulfill.
Enemy soldiers have breached our fortifications! To arms!
I'm on it. I'll lend a...
Defend the glory of the Empire!
They've seen through our ruse already. Prepare to take the fortress.
The detachment is safely inside. We should wait to see how the enemy responds before we deploy them.
Start by seizing the inner wall.
These mercenaries are no better than common bandits. How could my father make a deal with such a pack of rogues?
Looks like they're here.
And once we kill them all, we'll have more riches than we know what to do with.
Look out! Somebody do some control or something!
You know what to do.
Strike the killing blow! It ends here!
Looks like this ain't your lucky day.
I should have expected an ambush. We used to play hide and seek here all the time.
It appears we have taken control of the fortress walls. Now we can move our catapults into position and attack. Any final words?
Got it.
Unleash the catapults. Break our enemy's spear.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Not a problem.
I feel. Any final words?
Got it.
This is going well. Almost too well. Is iron...
I will take...
Truly so short-handed.
That barrier was formed with dark magic. We must eliminate the caster in order to pass.
They only delay the inevitable.
We have the enemy where we want them. Unleash the arrows.
Those ballistae require stopping.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission now.
There is not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Not a problem.
We'll bring it down in no time.
Got it.
One ballista seized.
Not a problem.
You could have done better.
I'm all right. There's not a question of can. Only a leave.
This shady magic business just doesn't do much for me.
Got it.
Take a breather.
turn. I care not if it's magic walls or what have you. If you get in the way of her majesty, you will pay. Pathetic fools. And to think I was entertaining the idea of letting you scamper away.
They possess a magic construct.
I give you the Viscum. I hope you like being roasted alive, because that's exactly what's about to happen to you.
We would be fools to try and force our way through this. Time has come to call upon our detachment. Still in the fight.
A weapon of that scale is certain to be controlled by some kind of device.
On your command, we can use the agents we scattered amongst the rebels to throw the enemy into disarray.
It was a mistake to join this rebellion. Our allegiance lies with Emperor Edelgard.
You know what to do.
I'll strike the killing blow! There! It ends here!
What's going on? Who's switching sides?
Not too shabby for...
Not yet!
Not a problem.
So I've been defanged.
They got him? I do not appreciate that. I'm going to rip you apart myself.
The enemy's here! Kill them all! Yeah, right!
Watch this!
Stand aside!
Get in there and hammer them while they're pinned down by that magic weapon.
Are you kidding me? Reinforcements? That stink just keeps getting better.
You've already lost! I will end you!
Construct is still operational. There must be a second device. Keep looking.
Who gave these wretches leave to scurry in? Exterminate them.
Not a problem. I've got it.
Well, we've smashed their little toy.
Move at my own
Let's
pace.
see what their next move will be.
But Talus gave me that. I'm in. Oh, I am so miserable right now.
You know what to do.
I'll strike the killing blow! It ends here!
Not a problem. I've got it.
Would
Someone need the
somebody
blade
please
breaker?
step up and do something about those other vermin there?
way to rescue our detachment is by going straight through Kronia. Can we defeat her in time?
I think that's the end of the reinforcements. True power! This stronghold will fall!
The bad news is that you're going to die. The good news is that you won't be alone.
Aggravate little worm! No. This is wrong. I can't die.
I never expected much from those shifty vermin. And here I am, with the cold embrace of the grave hovering at my shoulder.
I thought our victory was assured. How could everything have gone so wrong? Bend the knee.
There is naught left but to resist with all our might. Help me push them back!
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn. Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of leave it.
The writing is on the wall, but those fools would sooner perish than admit it. I don't know how we made it, but we did.
Burn the fire orbs! We'll rain death down upon them from above.
Fire orbs? Those must be new. Another ghost.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Let's move out,
If you ask me.
They look real dangerous, though. Also, what's a gauche?
It's time. Conjure a magic shield to safeguard our comrades.
Pay attention now.
Your Majesty, forgive my weakness. The outer defenses only just failed.
On the contrary, your timing is perfect.
Not quite.
Is that Gondomar?
You know what to do.
Why must he always show up at the worst possible moment and ruin everything?
It ends here!
Not too shabby for an old-timer.
Nothing wrong with putting in a little extra work.
I'd feel bad for anyone who made an enemy of you.
Still here.
My dreams of glory.
Viscount Fenya, Viscount Menya, forgive me.
I'm coming for you, Father.
Leave the enemy no place to hide. Seize every key position in the fortress.
The enemy is getting too close to Duke Iron. We must hurry to his side.
Still fight!
There's not a question of can. Only a leave this to me.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission now.
Here I go. They must learn. There's still room.
Oh, but you are far too late now. Now perhaps we can stamp out those who slither in the dark as well.
You know what to do.
I'll strike the killing blow! It ends here!
My name is Ludwig von Eyre. I see the Empire in the throes of a terrible sickness. And I intend to cure it or die in the attempt.
That is enough. There is no escape for you.
Go on then. I'll leave for you the final blow.
You leave me nothing. This was ever my burden to bear. Father! No, you are just a traitor now. In light of your crimes against the Empire, the punishment is death!
Send a runner to House Menya, and have them deliver the letter I drafted. Also, take the soldiers under your command and begin investigating any magic constructs abandoned by the enemy.
At once, Lord Hubert.
It must be awful to end your own parents' life.
Come on, Ferdinand. Let's get going.
No. You may continue without me. I would like to stay here a moment. Just a moment longer.
Hubert, we have a messenger from the Alliance, and I need to know where our Western campaign stands. Ferdinand, may I have a word? I thought I'd let you decide how to punish your father's followers now that they've surrendered. Furthermore, this incident has led to the end of Fenya and several other noble houses. We need to settle the matter of the next Duke Eyre, and we need to do so quickly. So if you don't mind...
Is this your attempt at solace, Edelgard?
What?
I will punish the troops, and I will find a way to administer my father's lands. You can trust in me, Your Majesty, and thank you for considering my feelings in the matter.
Yeah, not bad.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
I never expected we'd have our hands this full after returning from Fargus. Still, we've managed to quell the turmoil and maneuver our way back to Enbar.
Due to the valiant efforts of Count Berglis and his Aryan Road garrison, the kingdom's counter-offensive has hardly put a dent in the western lines. I wager the reinforcements reached them in time.
It's a good thing we do not have to maintain a large military presence in Leicester. But of course, that was Her Majesty's plan all along.
We'd be up to our shoulders in trouble if we hadn't settled hostilities with the Alliance.
Do you think people in the Empire will be all right? I'm worried about the opera company, of course, but I'd also be devastated if anything happened to my friends in the capital.
The end result of all this was the complete expurgation of the Empire's remaining dissidents. In a way, we should be thanking them for handing us this opportunity on a gilded platter.
Adrestia deserves some stability for a change, so I think it's good that Her Majesty has total power now. With the opposing nobles wiped out, it's a breath of fresh air after the way things were under the old Emperor.
Lynn, think about who's here.
It is all right, Dorothea. I have moved on.
It's funny, though. I was sure my father would take part in the rebellion, but he just didn't. I mean, I feel like all he ever did was complain about Her Majesty, you know? I guess he was so scared of the church that he decided to stay holed up in Garreg Mach.
What is our next action, Lady Edelgard? If we are returning to the Western Front, I will have preparedness.
Fighting your own people sure takes the thrill out of battle. So let's go wall up the kingdom instead and put an end to all this. Who's with me?
All that remains is for Adrestia to claim victory.
And along those lines, I wish to present an idea. One last stratagem to ensure that we prevail.
We were successful in striking down Cronia at Fort Mercius. However, Lord Arundel, which is to say Talus, remains at large. And any schemes Solon may be plotting are so much conjecture in the wind. Still, his efforts in Rim territory effectively empowered the late Duke Ire to stage a coup. Whatever the case, he must have a very good reason for seeking to prevent the kingdom's fall.
But why would they help the people who are harboring the Archbishop? It makes no sense. Unless their aim is simply to prevent the war from ending by any means possible.
We know the kingdom's court mage, Cornelia, is connected to those who slither in the dark. They may have planted other associates in Fargus as well. If they already have the king's court dancing on strings, it stands to reason they would focus their attention on obstructing the Empire.
I agree the theory hangs together. But does that mean we should expect more interference?
We should, Your Majesty. Though I would at least like to think they no longer have anyone left who can act brazenly in the open.
And need we worry about our mercenary friend?
I was under the assumption that they had your implicit trust.
Absolutely, but not enough to purge all of the doubt from my heart. I once trusted my uncle, as well as the late Duke Ire, and he wasn't even replaced with a doppelganger. People who come in contact with those who slither in the dark are not the same afterward. How am I to trust anyone in a world where such a thing can happen?
I do not disagree, Your Majesty.
Yes, well, we must remain vigilant until the war is over for good and all. Although I wonder if we can rest easy even then.
We still don't really know much about Solon, Cronia, and Talus. I was thinking this would be a chance to learn about my power, or who you actually are. But oh well.
Oh well. Is that all you have to say for yourself?
I mean, I'm still curious, but my attention right now is on the battles ahead. And hey, it's not like knowing the truth would change much for you anyway. Even if I am related to those slithering people somehow, it's not like I'd want to split up with you.
That's music to my ears. It's incredible to see just how fast you've matured. Makes me proud to call you my partner in destiny. Is this what being a parent feels like?
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, this war will be over soon, so let's do what we've got to do to see it through together. I'll be counting on you, Arvel.
Scarlet Blaze. Torment of the Eagle and Lion. Edelgard succeeds in containing Ire's insurgency, and while she is concerned by the absence of the nefarious Talus, she prepares her army for the next step regardless. The time is nigh to crush the kingdom and Central Church's growing momentum and put an end to the war once and for all.
I've gathered you here in Garreg Mach because the time has come. We are returning to the front.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting to hear that forever. Let's go wreck things!
For the next phase of our campaign, we'll be working with the Alliance's leader, Claude, to tighten our cordon around the kingdom. Rather than try to advance on the Western Front, we'll join forces with the Alliance and press in from the east.
This means we'll be marching northeast from the monastery and infiltrating Galatia.
I hope we can finally end it this time. I don't think I can deal with doubling back again.
Agreed. This slog has slogged on long enough.
Worry not, friends. I'll not be blindsided twice. I promise you that. We won't rest until all of Fodlan is united. We will fight tooth and nail for it, and we'll do so together.
So, we're finally dusting off our armor and going somewhere, huh? You must really want to end this war if you're letting the two of us loose on the kingdom.
Quite right, Captain Gerald. We will not accept anything less than the fall of the royal capital. You and your mercenaries will be marching with us. This is not a problem, I trust.
Let's just say I have a history with someone at the Capitol and leave it at that. But if the time's come for me to sort that out, then so be it. In any case, we're ready to go, right, kid?
We'll earn our keep. Gotta say, I'm excited to be fighting with you for a change.
We made some headway on the Western Front once the Empire pulled its main force back.
What does it matter when their Minister of Military Affairs still holds Aryan Road? Even if we were in a position to keep throwing troops at those walls, we're never going to crack them.
But if we keep digging our heels in here, their main force will be on us again in no time.
It appears they have already dealt with the insurrection at Fort Mercius. If they don't come at us from the west, they'll soon waltz right in from the east.
Might I offer a suggestion, King Dimitri?
Of course, Lady Rhea.
We should retake Garrick Mach. It is the only way to reverse our current fortunes. If I call upon the Church's faithful, they will come running from every corner of Fodlan to liberate the monastery in the goddess's name. With Garrick Mach under our control, we will be able to keep the Imperial army in check. Additionally, it might convince some of the more fickle Alliance lords to reconsider their loyalties.
I mean no disrespect, Lady Rhea, but this proposal hardly seems...
There is more. As you know, the Bishop of the Southern Church is currently seated at the monastery. If we remove him, it reminds the world anew that Archbishop Rhea is the rightful head of the Church of Seros. I believe this will shake some of the more devout Adrestian lords from their Emperor's grip.
While their faith may waver now, Adrestia is still the cradle of the Church of Seros. There are yet many pious believers among their nobility. If we can pull them to our side, it may shift the war back in our favor.
We should strike while the iron is hot. I will get the word out at once.
Hold, Lady Rhea. While I now concede that your plan to retake the monastery has some merit, I must ask that you alert no one.
And why not? I need only say the word, and an army of believers will flock to our cause.
Yes, and the moment the enemy spies people flooding in from across hill and dale, they'll realize what we're planning and bolster their defenses.
You believe their defenses are mightier than the faith of the people? By the goddess, have our enemies truly become so powerful? In that case, what do you propose?
We entrust the eastern lines to houses Karen and Galatea, then ride en masse toward Aryan Road. The enemy will think we intend to assail the Silver Maiden, but instead, we break east.
East? Then we'll be attacking the monastery through the Valley of Torment. I get your thinking now. If we attack from the west, Aryan Road would be at our backs, and the Empire could box us in.
Very well. I have no objections. My church members will assist in guiding your soldiers through Aelau. The monastery is holy and precious to us, and by the name of the goddess, I swear, it will be ours again.
Good. Then I'll ready the troops. Lady Rhea, Seteth, I place all of our futures in your hands.
So, this is probably a giant waste of everyone's time, but I've got an idea. I have to pull this off, no matter what.
Shall we?
Huh?
No.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Oh.
You sure you're eating right? Got a minute?
How disappointing.
Honestly, I don't know.
Absolutely.
So, let's think about that.
Right on.
Hey.
A moment of your time.
Excuse me. I must be telling you.
How's it going?
Over here. Good day. If you please.
Excuse me.
Can we talk?
Let's see.
I don't think so.
That's concerning.
Greetings, friend. Nothing to report. I'd really appreciate it.
Got a sec?
Up for some training? Hey there. I'm not sure. You don't say.
Let's see. Well.
Thing is,
Let's see.
nope.
I was thinking.
You know, my, how troubling.
Right. It's you. And that's it.
Time to work you into shape. Can't wait to see how you do.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon. I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Time to work you into shape.
Another tool in the... A new path to try.
I am capable of so...
Can't let this...
This will help everyone.
I need more...
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Gaze upon my...
A new path?
This'll... I work.
Time to work you into... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Oh, yay!
Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
No. Did you really...
For me?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the
This surprise, please.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great.
this looks great.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
How did you know this was...
Ah, a hot...
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
How did you know I like that?
This is one of my favorites. Thank you.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, my favorite. This.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
How'd you know I love this stuff?
You like this stuff too? I knew we got along for a reason.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the...
I don't know how you stay focused. Every time I think about the war and how much is left to be done, I grow so impatient for the end.
Do not be discouraged. Instead, focus on how much you have accomplished in so short a time.
We all must do our fair share. Hi there.
What do you think?
Oh.
Hey, stay and chat.
Well...
Over here. Nice one.
Excuse me. Yes. Oh.
What do you think?
Right.
In short.
How may I help you?
Good to see you. Do you have a moment?
Are you sure?
Right.
Are you busy?
makes sense.
Mm-hmm. No way.
Okay. Good to see you.
How may I be of service?
Let me think. Well?
Let's see.
Ah.
Another step toward victory.
Now you'll see how hard I've been training.
Let's move.
We have a duty to fulfill.
Let them witness our virtue firsthand.
I'm Captain. So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it. Spar the iron wall! Sorry. Kinda got caught up in the moment there.
Together, we will turn this disadvantage back in our favor.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
There is not a question of can. Leave this to me.
So, what should I be? Sure, let's...
I must...
Onward!
You've already lost. I will end you.
This is nothing. So this is defeat. I'm sorry. It worked. I'm dragging the others down.
Did you all see how marvelous I was? There's not a quest. Leave.
Gotta get it together.
No way I'm running from this!
You've already lost. I will end you. Please. Follow me, everyone.
Nice one.
So, sure.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Looks like that's it for us.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
You'll have to take things from here.
This is all my fault.
You may continue to rely on me.
Is that all we've got?
We can ill afford defeat here. Position secured.
I did not think I was careless.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
You
How
like
can I
that?
face my comrades after this?
Come on, let's do this. You like that? You wish. Retreat.
They will not take this from us. You are all pebbles by the wayside of Emperor Edelgard von Pressfeldt.
I follow the strongest emperor of all time!
You've already lost. I will end you. Unfurl the flag.
Stand strong. Lift your heads high.
I will take all.
I'll use...
Long story short, the kingdom is preparing to ride west with a huge army. It looks like they're gonna throw everything they've got at Aryan Road.
Yes, we have received similar reports.
It's a pretty strange thing to do. I don't trust it.
Then you believe it to be a feint. Interesting. Well, if true, there are only so many places they could go. They cannot ignore our troops and attempt to take Deirdre. That would be folly. So the only other place I can imagine they would be after is Garrick Mach.
That's what I was thinking. So what's our play?
We can't risk losing the monastery. We'll have to send more troops to defend it. But at the same time, we can't unclench the fist we are trying to bring down on the kingdom. Our only choice is to mobilize the full resources of our regions.
Spoken like a woman with might to spare. I'm afraid we in the Alliance are already at our limits. But hear me out for a second. If the kingdom really intends to attack Garrick Mach, they won't approach from the west. That would put them smack between your forces in Aryan Road and the monastery. It'd be suicide. That leaves them with only one option.
You're saying they'll take the northern approach through Aelau?
Yep, the Valley of Torment, which just so happens to be the route we were planning to use ourselves. The Church of Seros will likely mobilize every knight they've got, and that is a very big army.
Supposing you are correct, what do you suggest we do in response? Should we change our marching route to avoid clashing with them?
Nope. In fact, I vote we do the opposite. The kingdom will catch on no matter how we try to deploy our troops. So I say let's meet them right there in Aelau.
Interesting. But the valley path is treacherous and difficult to navigate, which will blunt the impact of our superior numbers. Why would we play into the enemy's hands like that?
Because sometimes trying to claim every advantage can be a double-edged sword. Leveling the playing field can often be the key to bringing an opponent down, especially if you know you can handle it. Besides, what better way to keep casualties to a minimum than by finishing them off in one battle?
You know how to convince me. Very well. I can get behind this plan.
Is there anything you would like to add, Hilda? You appear to be deep in thought.
Huh? Who, me? Nah, I'm good. I'm just standing in because Clad asked me to. If it brings the war to an end quicker, I am all for it.
Send a flower to battle and watch it bloom.
So be it.
I will prepare the Scarlet path.
witness our virtue firsthand. Imperial forces, attack!
I will accompany you.
Unfurl the flag. You've already lost. I will end you. Everyone.
You're so strong, Amy.
You've already lost. I will end you.
I'll give it a whirl.
Starting the mission is...
Witness!
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Our valiant efforts.
If I may.
I'm the...
witness. Stand, coward. Your life is forfeit.
Watch this!
Looks like that's it for us.
People's future will be built on merit, not privilege. And I will lead it through an ocean of blood to see it made so.
There are none who can bar your progress, Lady Apricot. Just press boldly forward in our conquest.
I must outwit even death.
We can ill avoid defeat here.
We'll make good use of this.
Probably best not to overdo it.
purpose.
Starting the myth advance.
Here.
Now you know the strength of the Adrestian Emperor.
Acceptable.
We won't lose, no matter what. It worked. Position secured. Onward and upward.
In cons.
I still have. I imagine that.
Let's give this a try. I'll make it so.
What you think?
Indeed.
If you would.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
I'm ready to be battling.
Sure thing.
To battle!
I will find a weak...
Starting the mission is...
...in the enemy.
Is that an order?
Let's get this operation underway, Shuck. Starting them. There'll be no failure so long as I'm here.
Unfurl the flag! Follow me, everyone.
We'll be in a good position if we can capture this stronghold.
You've already lost! I will end you!
Starting the mission is that...
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
That should suffice. Commencing attack. Follow me.
Hardly worth it.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
All right. Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting them. What's next?
For the fate of Fodlan. We'll make good use of this.
Stand aside. I was lacking caution.
I do hope you'll make this fun. All right.
People's future will be built on merit, not privilege. And I will win.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Let's get this operation underway. Starting.
Wade through an ocean of blood to see it made so.
You are leaving us all in your dust, Edelgard. I must be better.
We're going to lose if this keeps up.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
rolled well.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Onward! You've already lost. I will end you.
Bring it down! Take it down in one fell swoop!
We'll be in a good position if we can capture this stronghold.
Starting the mission.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
What next? This grows trouble.
Done and done.
Position secure.
A fight hit!
Now you know the strength of the Adrestian Emperor.
For you!
Thank you for your protection, Flame Spirit. For Bridget.
The future is...
I'll take what I can.
Greetings!